General Hospital spoilers reveal that Sasha's storyline is being pushed into a dead end, leaving her character trapped in a chaotic spiral of confusion and despair. Recent developments place Sasha at the center of a new shockwave, as everything around her seems to crumble. The departure of Robert and Holly, immediately after she discovered Robert was her biological father, coupled with the devastating revelation that her boyfriend Cody Bell is actually her cousin, has plunged Sasha into a state of deep loneliness and emotional pain. But it doesn't stop there. New adjustments to the storyline have made everything even more chaotic. Sasha is not only grappling with personal losses, but is also caught up in family secrets and conspiracies she was completely unprepared for. These developments not only add immense pressure on her character, but also raise the question of whether Sasha will find a way out or continue to spiral deeper into her turmoil. This shockwave doesn't just affect Sasha, it also leaves fans wondering about the direction her character will take. Will an unexpected, transformative event finally rescue Sasha from her predicament? Or will she remain a character left to struggle amidst overwhelming problems and broken relationships? Sasha's journey promises more surprises and drama, but will there be hope at the end of the road? Holly and Robert are working hard to persuade Sasha to leave Port Charles and join them in a bid to protect her from the lurking danger posed by Sidwell, a shadowy adversary. With Sidwell's dark schemes to manipulate and harm Sasha becoming more apparent, Holly and Robert recognize that the situation in Port Charles is becoming increasingly perilous. They believe that leaving the city would not only shield Sasha from immediate threats, but also offer her a chance to rebuild her life in a safer environment. To convey their message without drawing attention, Holly pens a secret letter to Sasha. In the letter, she expresses deep concern and reveals that Sidwell is covertly orchestrating plans to ruin Sasha's life. Holly emphasizes that Sasha's continued presence in Port Charles only makes her a more vulnerable target. She also extends a heartfelt invitation for Sasha to leave and join her and Robert, where they can better protect and support her. The letter is not just a warning, but also carries a sense of urgency and affection. Holly paints a vision of a safer life, where Sasha can escape continuous heartbreak and find peace with her family. However, this decision is not easy for Sasha. The deep wounds and complicated relationships in Port Charles, coupled with painful memories of her parents and her broken romance, leave her feeling torn. Sasha is faced with a tough choice: stay in Port Charles to confront the dangers Sidwell presents, or leave everything behind to seek safety with Holly and Robert. This secret letter is not only a cautionary note, but also a pivotal moment, forcing Sasha to question whether she is ready to let go of the past and what she has built in Port Charles to pursue a new future. Sasha's decision will not only alter her life, but could also shift the entire dynamic in Port Charles, as Sidwell's threat continues to loom. Sasha has just revealed shocking news. She is pregnant. This revelation not only changes her life, but also sends shockwaves throughout Port Charles. With mounting pressures and escalating dangers, Sasha decides to leave Port Charles to protect her unborn child and find a safer place to give birth. This decision marks a major turning point for her, and a potential game-changer for the narrative in Port Charles. Sasha's departure is not an easy choice. After enduring so much pain and loss, discovering that Robert is her biological father, and dealing with the fallout of her failed relationship with Cody Bell, Sasha hopes that leaving Port Charles will bring her and her child the peace they need. However, her departure ignites a chain of questions and potential complications. The threat from Sidwell remains unresolved, and Sasha's exit could exacerbate the situation. Her loved ones in Port Charles, especially those aware of Sidwell's schemes, may feel powerless or fear that her departure won't end the danger, but instead spark new plots targeting Sasha and her baby. Moreover, the revelation of Sasha's pregnancy is bound to draw attention and may become a focal point in future developments. Who is the father of the child? What role might this baby play in the schemes and manipulations of those vying for power in Port Charles? Will Sasha's departure truly guarantee safety for herself and her child, or is it merely the beginning of an even more dramatic series of events? Sasha's decision doesn't just shock her closest connections but also pushes the Port Charles storyline in a new direction, leaving a trail of questions and secrets waiting to unfold. Viewers can expect riveting twists ahead as Sasha's absence creates a void and sets the stage for new conflicts to emerge. Michael and Jason are stunned to discover that Sasha has disappeared without a word. Her sudden departure leaves them bewildered, especially after learning she is pregnant. However, things become clearer when Michael finds a letter Sasha left behind before leaving Port Charles. The letter not only explains her reasons for leaving, but also carries a promise. Sasha will return to Port Charles. In the letter, Sasha admits that she needed to leave to find peace and safety, not just for herself, but for the child growing inside her. She explains that the pressures and dangers in Port Charles, particularly those posed by Sidwell, left her with no other choice but to step away temporarily. Sasha believes this decision will help protect her baby from the threats looming over them. The letter also reflects Sasha's determination. She promises that her departure is only temporary and that she will return to Port Charles once she feels ready to face everything. Sasha emphasizes that she has no intention of abandoning her family, friends, or the meaningful connections she has built, and she remains confident that her future is tied to Port Charles. Michael and Jason read the letter with mixed emotions. They are relieved to know Sasha is safe and plans to return, but they cannot hide their concern about what awaits her upon her return. For Michael, who has always cared deeply for Sasha, her disappearance only underscores how much she means to him. For Jason, his protective instincts kick in, and he begins investigating Sidwell further, suspecting that the threat to Sasha and her child is far from over.